Troubleshooting common problems in Selenium RC. Selenium RC common problems. When getting started with Selenium RC, there's a few potential problems that are commonly encountered. We list them along with their solutions. Unable to connect to server. When test program cannot connect to the Selenium server, Selenium throws an exception in test program. If so, then there is a problem with the connectivity between the Selenium client library and the Selenium server. When starting with Selenium RC, most people begin by running their test program and the Selenium server on the same machine. To do this, use localhost as connection parameter. We recommend beginning this way since it reduces the influence of potential networking problems, which you're getting started. Assuming operating system has typical networking and TCP or IP settings, you should have little difficulty. Unable to load the browser. If the Selenium server cannot load the browser, you will likely see the 500 internal server error. This could be caused by Firefox prior to Selenium 1.0 cannot start because the browser is already open, and you did not specify a separate profile. See the section on Firefox profiles under Server Options. The run mode you're using doesn't match any browser on machine. Check the parameters you passed to Selenium when your program opens the browser. You specified the path to the browser explicitly, but the path is incorrect. Check to be sure the path is correct. Also check the user group to be sure there are no known issues with browser and the *custom parameters. Selenium cannot find the alt. If test program starts the browser successfully, but the browser doesn't display the website you're testing, the most likely cause is test program is not using the correct URL. This can easily happen when you use Selenium IDE. To export script, it inserts a dummy URL. You must manually change the URL to the correct one for application to be tested. Permission denied error. The most common reason for this error is that session is attempting to violate the same origin policy by crossing domain boundaries, as it accesses a page from domain 1 and then accesses a page from domain 2, or switching protocols, that is, moving from HTTP to HTTPS. This error can also occur when JavaScript attempts to find UI objects, which are not yet available before the page has completely loaded, or are no longer available after the page has started to be unloaded. This is most typically encountered with AJAX pages, which are working with sections of a page or subframes that load or reload independently of the larger page. Problems with verify commands. Verify command will not stop execution of test case if verification fails. It will log an error and proceed with execution of rest of the test case. We use verify commands in Selenium IDE when we still want to proceed with execution of test case, even if expected output if not matched for a test step. If you export tests from Selenium IDE, you may find yourself getting empty verify strings from tests, depending on the programming language used.